Heartbreak doesn't just break your heart, it shatters your focus, it drains your energy, it turns silence into torture and memories into weapons. You lie awake wondering what you did wrong, why they left, and whether they ever truly loved you. You try to forget, but every street, every song, every quiet moment reminds you of them. This isn't weakness, this is war, and the battleground is inside your own mind. But what if you could use it? What if the same pain tearing you down could be the fire that builds your strongest self? The Stoics believed that no external event, not even loss, can truly harm you unless you allow it. It's not what happens to you, it's what you do with it. Heartbreak isn't the end, it's the forge. And right now, you are being shaped. Marcus Aurelius lost children, friends, and loved ones. Seneca faced exile and betrayal. Epictetus was born a slave, yet none of them crumbled. Why? Because they trained themselves to see pain as training, loss as a lesson, and suffering as the beginning of mastery. They didn't run from heartbreak. They stood in it, faced it, learned from it. And you can too. The first principle: don't run from the pain. Walk through it with your eyes open. Feel it fully. Let it burn. Because only what's faced can be transformed. If you numb it, avoid it, or chase distractions, you stay stuck in it. But if you stand still and breathe inside the suffering, you begin to see it clearly. And once you see it, you can start to shape it. The second principle: detach from the story. When a heart breaks, the mind builds a narrative. You replay every word, every look. You imagine what you could have said, what you should have done, how things might have turned out if you had just been different. But that story is fiction. It's not healing you, it's haunting you. And the Stoics knew, suffering isn't just in what happened, it's in what we keep telling ourselves about what happened. Epictetus said, "We are disturbed not by events, but by the view we take of them." That heartbreak, it's not an enemy, it's a mirror. It shows you where your attachment lived, where your self-worth was tied too tightly to someone else's presence. But now, you have a chance, a brutal, honest chance to take it all back. Third, stop asking why they left. Start asking why you stayed, why you ignored the signs, why you kept giving pieces of yourself without return. That's not self-blame, it's self-accountability. You can't control what they did, but you can take ownership of what you allowed, and that's where your power begins. Fourth, cut the invisible cords. Even after they're gone, you're still tied. You check their posts, you stalk their name, you imagine bumping into them just so they'll see what they lost. But that fantasy isn't freedom, it's a chain. The Stoic response? Sever it. Not with hate, with clarity. You don't need closure from them, you need a decision from you. Fifth, use the pain as raw material. Don't waste it. Most people drown in heartbreak, then try to escape it through rebounds, distractions, denial. But you're here to build something from it. Every moment you miss them, repurpose it, channel it, train harder, read deeper, build discipline. The Stoics didn't just endure pain, they converted it into focus, into clarity, into quiet strength. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Your heartbreak is not in your way. It is the way. Let it carve out the weaker parts of you. Let it show you what you valued too much. Let it push you to become someone you'll never lose again, someone whole on his own. And if this resonates, if you're tired of being broken and ready to build a version of yourself that no one can shake, then subscribe, not just to this channel. Subscribe to the path, to the discipline, to the mindset of those who refuse to stay crushed by love lost. Every week we bring real tools, not surface-level advice. Ancient wisdom, battle-tested perspective, and mental frameworks that help you not just move on, but rise. So if you're serious about becoming the kind of man who turns heartbreak into fuel, then this is your place. This is your forge. Subscribe now, and let's rebuild from the fire. Sixth, remember that love should never cost your identity. Too many people lose themselves in the name of connection. They bend, they shrink, they silence their needs just to keep someone close. But love isn't meant to dissolve you, it's meant to reveal you. If you had to abandon who you were to stay, then what you had wasn't love, it was dependency dressed as devotion. The Stoics taught that virtue, not emotion, is the highest good. That means your peace, your clarity, your self-respect. These are non-negotiables. Anyone who threatens them, even in the name of love, is not your ally. They're your lesson. And now, you've learned it. Seventh, never let the past poison the future. The person who hurt you isn't worth your joy. Not today, not tomorrow. Let them go, not with bitterness, but with indifference. Because once you've pulled the lesson from the pain, you owe it nothing else. Not your thoughts, not your attention, not your energy. That chapter is closed, and you're still standing. So what now? You rebuild, not just stronger, but wiser, more aware, more grounded, more aligned with who you truly are, not who you tried to be to please someone else. Because this version of you, the one who chose to face it instead of run, that's someone worth protecting. The final principle, don't wait to feel ready, reclaim your power now. Healing isn't something that happens to you, it's something you choose to begin, and no one gives you closure but you. That moment when you finally stop chasing explanations, stop wishing things were different, and start asking, what can I become from this? That's where transformation begins, not in forgetting them, but in remembering yourself. And maybe, just maybe, this heartbreak was the door you never would have opened if life hadn't forced you to. The pain woke you up, the silence made you listen, and now you stand at a crossroad. Go back to needing someone else to feel whole, or step forward and realize you already are. The Stoics didn't avoid love, they just never let it define their worth, and neither should you. You gave, you felt, you lost. That's real, that's human. But now, the question remains, one only you can answer. Will you let this heartbreak be the thing that ruins you, or the thing that rebuilds you into someone no pain can break again?